There was this this thing, because like, if you don't know, I have been a little bit, I'm not gonna say addicted, but I have been really enjoying Elden Ring, right? I like the From Software games. I like all those games a lot. I think they're super, super fun to play. And I saw this video called How Dark Souls Perfected Difficulty in Video Games. And I think we should watch it, because if you guys have watched any of my Elden Ring streams, if you watched me play Dark Souls, you know I basically demolish every single boss. Let's be honest, every single boss gets demolished, alright? But for a lot of people, the game's very difficult, right? And we'll watch this video here, and then we'll see what it says about the difficulty. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you know, you know, right? Like, basically one-shotting every boss, but let's see what this is, guys, okay? How Dark Souls Perfected Difficulty in Video Games.
Dark Souls.
Or maybe Soulsborne, or Sekiro Demon Dark, I don't know, Dark Blood. The genre of games infamous for testing your sanity as well as testing the dexterity of your controller. God damn it, I was one hit away! Oh, wait. Oh god, these are so expensive now, what did I do? Speak to me, please. I don't know what came over me. I didn't want this for you, okay?
Okay, I have never gotten that far as to break a controller. Alright, I'm actually a very calm individual. But I do know some people that literally have like thrown their controllers across the room and shit. Like some guys, or you know, opposite gender as well, are very, very aggressive with video games. Yeah, exactly. Like a bunch of my friends used to play FIFA. I don't know what it is about FIFA, but people like freak out about that game. I'm not a FIFA fan myself, but yeah, I've never demolished any hardware in Rage. I have done my fair amount of desk slams. I have done that, but I have never broken, like, hardware, personally. What's up, Couplepot?
I'm sorry.
I didn't want to be the one to say this, but you're going to have to buy an off-brand Walmart controller.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I was late to the Dark Souls pain party. I played Sekiro in 2019, and I played Dark Souls for the first time in 2020. I was so—
Dude, I wish I could replay that. Like, okay, Can I speak English? I'm playing Elden Ring for the first time, and I'm really just enjoying it. But I really wish I could replay Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 for the first time. You know what I haven't done, though, guys? I've never played Demon Souls. But that requires a PS5, right? Like, it could be really, really sick if you could play Demon Souls on PC. Because I've never played that before. So that could definitely be a thing, right? So yeah.
2020. I was so late, it was like I never got an invite at all. And I showed up to Dark Souls' house nearly a decade later with a party platter. Hey, Dark Souls, I brought crackers. Can I come in? For years, I watched my friends get their asses absolutely obliterated by bosses.
Dude, this... Sorry, this boss, man. This boss triggered me. Let me just tell you, okay, sorry, let me just explain to you what the deal was, okay? Like, I was playing Dark Souls 1, right? And I was trying to beat Ornstein and Smaug. It's the first boss in Dark Souls 1 that's, like, really difficult, right? And, I was struggling a little bit, I won't lie, and I was stuck on the boss for 3 hours. 3 hours. And the run back to the boss was approximately 4 minutes, right? And after I killed the boss, after 3-4 hours of struggling to kill the boss, I realized that you could open a shortcut to make the run back to the boss. Instead of being 4 minutes, it's 30 seconds. And I didn't know that shortcut was a thing. So I literally spent half my time progressing on that boss, just running back to the boss. I was so tilted afterwards. And you know what the funny thing is? I was streaming it. And not a single person, not one person told me, hey Guzu, you know there's a shortcut. Not anyone. Ay. No help. Yeah, no help, I guess, right? Like, that's how it goes. I mean, I respect it, though. That is commitment from the chat, not telling me, right? But that was my Ornstein and Smaug experience.
This is in Dark Souls. Never really understanding why they'd put themselves through this torture. Is this even fun? This game looks infuriating, man. And my friend would look up at me like a seasoned, broken veteran and say,
you really have to play it to understand.
Now, at the time, I didn't think much of it. That's how most video games are, right? I mean, yeah, sure, watching someone play Call of Duty isn't that different than playing it yourself. You shoot some guys, you get a helicopter to shoot more guys, have an 8-year-old call you an ugly bitch. You can get a pretty accurate experience from the sidelines. But playing Dark Souls, actually sitting down and overcoming the challenges this game throws at you, is a feeling I have never experienced from any other type of game, and it has now forever changed my enjoyment of other games. Dark Souls has a great way of making you feel like the loser, and I'm not talking about how every 12 seconds it says, "Oh, you fucking lose again, dipshit! Try again!" I'm saying the world is bigger and scarier than you. The enemies—
But that's good. Oh, he's probably about to say that, but like, it's so awesome being thrown into a game where like you don't know anything and you're just getting battered by everything, right? Because you progress and you get stronger and stronger. I think that they do very often. So there's a boss in Dark Souls 1 called the Kappa Demon, right? And the Kappa Demon is like a super difficult boss when you first start on the game. But later in the game, that boss literally becomes a normal mob. And that's something that they do very, very much in the in those games. You could argue, yes, maybe it's because they're too lazy and they just reuse the assets, but I like to believe that it's a clever use of tricking the mind into thinking you're progressing and you're becoming like a god gamer, right? Because like what used to be a boss is now a normal mob, right? So yeah.
Enemies are faster and tougher than you, and most of the time you are not meant to succeed, but you can.
Yeah, the world building is insane too.
You will. If this stupid-ass ghoul stops sucker-punching me from the shadows, you quit it! Stop! I've never seen difficulty handled like how Dark Souls does it before. Most games will fabricate a hard mode out of thin air by spawning 5 goblins instead of 3, or by raising the bad guy's health and damage bars and taking a baseball bat to your health and damage bar. Whoa, what was that? Let's go check it out, gang. Whoa, this must be a message from the gods above. I can't believe it. What does it mean?
Bullet sponges.
If the game creates an artificial difficulty that asks nothing more from the player other than to waste more time on each enemy, the player isn't going to feel more rewarded when they win, they'll just have wasted more time. Games with difficulty sliders weren't specifically designed with every difficulty in mind, so often you're going to find those games to be unfairly difficult on hard or stupidly easy on easy. There's no correct difficulty.
Okay, a thing I do like though about the difficulty in the From Software games is that you learn the patterns of the boss, you understand how the boss works, and then you adapt and you overcome those like struggles that you couldn't before because you're getting better. But what I hate when they do is when they take a boss and they just make one more of them, and then they add 2 bosses, and then you're fighting 2 of them at the same time. That is the word. I hate that. I hate that when they do that, and they do that so often. Oh, 1 gargoyle is easy? Well, fight 4, you know? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, I don't want to fight, like, 5 gargoyles. I want to just fight 1 difficult mob. You know why, guys? That's why I'm literally, like, there is not a single humanoid boss. Like, a normal humanoid boss, I can't kill. Because I am like 1v1, I'm insane, right? But like whenever it's like a 15 billion mobs, I sometimes space out a little bit. But there's no humanoid bosses that's going to be difficult for me, I think. But yeah.
Dark Souls doesn't have difficulty settings. It's perpetually stuck on
Fuck you!
And because of that, it allows the designers to create gameplay to perfectly match that one difficulty. So while I might get the pudding punched out of me by a boss, other players can play the entire game without getting hit because it's difficulty through design, not artificially increased numbers. And I'm aware this isn't news, okay? People use Dark Souls as a way to describe difficult things.
Hey man, heard you got a new cat.
Yeah, I did actually. He's kind of the Dark Souls of cats.
Oh, what the hell does that mean?
Come on, you son of a bitch! I said no more catnip!
Defeating a boss in Dark Souls is seriously one of the most rewarding, satisfying feelings you can get from playing a video game. Because you learned his attacks, you mastered the arena, maybe you found out a weakness or a trick to the fight that fits your specific playstyle. The point is, you worked hard for that win. I mean, come on, if you're—
It's awesome and it's so satisfying beating a boss in Dark Souls or Elden Ring, except if you play a caster or a full strength build, then you're cheating.
Favorite ice cream place had a bouncer you had to fight before you could get some ice cream. I imagine when you finally got a taste, it would be pretty good.
Oh, wow. Strawberry.
The sweaty hands, the fast heartbeat, watching your enemy like a hawk, knowing that any moment you could die because, well, you did like 29 times already. This is a physical and mental reaction I've never received from another video game. And listen, I've played lots of video games, okay? I've got platformers and puzzlers aplenty. I've got fighters and shooters galore. You want Skyrims? I've got 20. And literally none of this shit has affected me like Dark Souls has. And I could go on and on about the world of Dark Souls, the incredibly unique enemy designs, the interesting and varied landscapes that tell a story through its gameplay and exploration. But this video isn't necessarily about the actual game. It's about this weird soul bond I've found with these types of games, no pun intended, that honestly I wish I would have found a long time ago. Now, unfortunately, the bittersweet side effect of this amazing feeling is that now other games comparatively feel lackluster in a way.
Why doesn't Animal Crossing invigorate me like Dark Souls does?
I really get the point he's making with this, man. I understand it. The thing about Dark Souls is that it gives you an entire toolset at the beginning of the game. Only upgrades are gear levels, no Metroidvania. Well, I kind of like that. I kind of like that you're like, you can. It's like you can do whatever you want, right? Like you can beat the game using a level 1 dagger. You can fist your enemies. You can try to do you can do whatever you want, and I think that's why a lot of people actually really do enjoy Dark Souls and like the From Software games. Because there's so much room for exploration and like so much room to make your own builds. Like making your own builds and like leveling in different ways. That's like what makes the game what it is, right? And I think I love Sekiro, but I remember one of my big gripes with that game that I didn't enjoy very much was that you couldn't really do like a build per se. Right? Yeah, you could get that like weird axe, or you could get like the thing with the crackling thing or whatever the hell, but there was no like builds in the same way that there was in Dark Souls and stuff like that, right? Hollow Knight. I actually would really like to try Hollow Knight again one day. I remember I played Hollow Knight at some point a long time ago, and I just couldn't really get too into it. But yeah, we're rating today at Yips. So yeah.
There's a few games that came close to scratching that Dark Souls itch, Hades being...
No, my playthroughs of Sekiro and Dark Souls is not on YouTube, because I didn't do YouTube back then. I was just streaming on Twitch. So you can't, there's a few clips of me playing Dark Souls 1 and 3 and 2, but there's no playthroughs. There's no like, you can't see my full playthrough on YouTube or anywhere, because Twitch removes the VODs after like 60 days. So it's just gone. There's a few clips, but that's all there is. But yeah.
Being at the top of that list, which, by the way, if you haven't played Hades yet, go play it. It's fucking amazing. But that magic formula that these games have created, how you always want to get to that next bonfire, that next boss, the next weapon, the next, I don't know, this fucking thing. There is nothing like it. Dark Souls has single-handedly forever changed how I look at difficulty in video games. And part of that can probably be attributed to the fact that some people can just play this game and one-hit everything that comes their way.
That's what people, whenever you guys watch my stream, that's what you're gonna see, which is one-hitting all the bosses. Maybe we should try Hades at some point. That could actually be, that could be kind of sick. Yeah, maybe at some point we'll try Hades. Could be down for that.
What am I looking at here? This thing kicked my ass 2 seconds ago. And I'm by no means an expert of these types of games. And if you know me, I like to play games blind the first time I play them.
Get out of my way, Google! I don't need you! I can go on this venture by myself!
And so the boy went on to die 1,000,000 times.
This genre of games is truly a special one. And I know it took me a while to get here, but I am now hooked for life. And I hope I did a pretty good job at showing you how Dark Souls perfected difficulty in video games. But the truth is, you really gotta play it to understand.
Yep. Good video! Good video. I actually agree with that. I agree with all the points pretty much. I don't know, man. I feel like it's something you really have to just... You just really have to try it, man. You really have to try the game, you know, and then you'll see what it's all about, right? Gonna link the video in the chat, guys. If you guys wanna go give it a like, go give the video a little like, guys. Go sub to the channel, Circle Tunes, make some good videos. There it is, there it is. Actually, really good video though. I definitely did like that. That was good.